Hello everybody, Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelorette Recap, a guy's review. Just celebrated week 5 of Katie Thurston's season. It's going well, she's pursuing love. Blake just crashed the set, they have a great connection. We know the next Bachelorette will be Michelle Young, but the question is, have they announced who the Bachelorette after that will be? Yeah, we might be getting ahead of ourselves, but that's what we do in Bachelor Nation. I wouldn't be Dave Neal, power recapper, if it wasn't for getting ahead of myself. Speaking of getting ahead of themselves, this is Victoria Larson. She is not the next Bachelorette. She's going to be in Bachelor in Paradise next month. We'll have to see how she does, redeeming herself after this past season being a bully on Matt James' season. I think she'll do fine. I think we'll get to see a new side of her. I hope she's more playful. Judging by her Instagram, she looks like she's living a happy life. Do you, Victoria Larson? This is, of course, a red herring in case anyone accidentally stumbles upon my video and is like, oh no, a spoiler, and wants to stumble out. Not Victoria Larson. Let's get into the rumors as to who the next Bachelorette may be. Again, this might not air for another year. This might be, assuming we have Michelle, unless they just scrap The Bachelor altogether and they just do Bachelorette. Well, as we know, Bachelorette has become, in some ways, more of a successful a show to The Bachelor. They have a higher success rate, as it were. So we've got Bachelor in Paradise starting mid-August to September. October, we've got Michelle Young's season of the Bachelorette. That'll go till like Christmas time. Let's take a week off, and assuming after that we'll have a Bachelor starting in January. That could be anyone from this season. It could be Michael A. It could be Justin. I think Justin would be a good pick. Who else could it be? It could be, we'll have to see. We'll have to see who makes it to the finals here. But then we are getting some information that the next Bachelorette might be. Are you ready for it? I'm going to click over in 2 seconds. But first, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. My goal for 2021 is to hit 100,000 subscribers. It's a lofty goal. We're going to hit 36,000 either today or tomorrow. It's a lofty goal, but we started the year with 2,000, so we might be able to get there. Do your part. Bump your Harrison on top of that like button. And let's get into this spoiler. Next Bachelorette could be... Who is it here? Let's scroll down here. Could be Julianne Hough. I don't see it. It doesn't say it. Dancing with the Stars Pro could be the next Bachelorette. This is a interesting take, and I'm going to read why she would make a great Bachelorette, an absolute great Bachelorette. We'll get into it now. But of course, yeah, ABC, it's all synergistic. As we reported last week, it appears Chris Harrison might be a contestant on the upcoming season of Dancing with the Stars. I know a lot of people said, how could Chris Harrison be on Dancing with the Stars? He's like cut off. He's no longer, and you go, well, he's still in the ABC family. He signed a deal to leave The Bachelorette, but one way to keep someone in the positive light is to put them on a new reality show. That's just how it works. So Dancing with the Stars is a good place to rehab your image in a way because, everyone finds love through dance. You see everyone's failure. You get to see how bad people are with their moves. He's got 2 left feet. Let's put him with a young dancer and see if they can make magic. Well, Julianne Hough was an original dancer on Dancing with the Stars. That's where she kind of got her fame. Since then, got into acting and hosting and all these other things, but just got a divorce. So let's read this heavy article. A former Dancing with the Stars professional dancer and judge is reportedly being considered to be the next Bachelorette. According to Julianne Hough is being considered as the next Bachelorette. The report states that the ratings for The Bachelorette are at an all-time low, so ABC would consider bringing in someone with a lot of star power as their next lead. Now that Julianne won't be returning to Dancing with the Stars this fall, they think people would love to see her somewhere else on the network. The source also reportedly told the outlet that Hough would definitely add some spice to the show. Oh, are you kidding me? Absolutely. The move would be unexpected for The Bachelorette. Yeah, for a long time now, The Bachelorette has kind of just operated on who was on last season, comes on the next season. And, that's fine, but, there's no reason Jules Hough can't find some love, too. So here she is. Let's see what we got here. It's possible that the rumors are inaccurate, as it would be a huge turn away from form of the ABC dating show. Traditionally, the lead for upcoming seasons comes from a cast list of the previous seasons of the show. According to Bachelor Nation insider Reality Steve, this is extremely unlikely. He writes in his blog that because Hough has had a high-profile dating history, it's unlikely that she would want to be on a show where she would be set up to date regular people. Very interesting. Yeah, look, you got to date within your, social class. And if some regular plumber wants to date her, no offense to plumbers, but, she's kind of a globe-trotting sort of A-list celebrity, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a tough connection to make. But, hey, maybe she needs a plumber. So, submit for it, and maybe you can adjust her pipes. All right, folks. Leaky Faucet, the only way this happens is if they blow up the franchise, completely change the concept of the show, and everyone on our season is somewhat famous, Reality Steve writes in his blog post, which would be fantastic. They're like, look, we got pro baseball players, let's get some actors in there, the guy that was in the Progressive commercial, whatever, you know what I mean? It's a good way to do it. Hough did recently, Celebrity Bachelorette, a whole season, Celebrity Bachelorette. Maybe it'll be a special. Hough did recently insinuate that she was open to new experiences, however. In an Instagram post where she showed off her flexibility in a tiny yellow bikini, she wrote, "You never know what life has in store for you. It's good to be flexible." Well, there you have it. Breaking news. You never know what... I couldn't do this pose for $1 million. If someone was like, $1 million, you could do that. I'd go, well, I'm going to break my back trying. All right, folks, so there she is, turning life upside down. The two ABC franchises, D-Dubs TS and Bachelor Nation, often have cast members overlap. The truth is, they often have Bachelor people go on Dancing with the Stars. It never goes in reverse. That's not all, though. There are rumors a high-profile member of Bachelor Nation could appear on Season 30 of Dancing with the Stars. According to a report by Radar Online, ex-Bachelor and Bachelorette host Chris Harrison is in talks to join the show as a contestant. The source told the outlet that at first, Chris thought he was being approached to join the show as a host, but that wasn't the case. Instead, he was asked to compete. He was a little upset, but then realized Tyra wanted him as a contestant, but after he got over his bruised ego, Chris didn't say no. The source reportedly told the outlet, adding that his joining the show would definitely make headlines. Yeah, it would make headlines. It would welcome him back to be like, all right, he's not that bad of a guy. He took a stumble, and then he's going to do the Paso Doble, probably fall, and everyone will love him. There are also more members of the show that would like to take their chance in the ballroom. Following the season finale of Bachelorette, Tayshia Adams expressed her interest in being on the show, according to Extra. The show has been Bachelorette heavy recently, however, with 2 back-to-back winning seasons by Hannah Brown and Caitlin Bristow, so it's possible that the show will take a break from casting Bachelorettes for at least one season. According to Showbiz Cheat Sheet, pro dancer Cheryl Burke's my favorite, called for producers to take a pause on casting members of Bachelor Nation after the back-to-back wins. Interesting. She's like, oh yeah, we want other people. Well, like Caitlin Bristow and Hannah Brown both had dance experience, but that always happens on the show. So anyway, what do we need to know about Julianne Hough? She was raised Mormon, but I don't think is a practicing Mormon, which, is that important for the show? Well, when you're looking for a dating life, it's important to know where you come from, both religious, because your religious background will tie into how you date, how you perceive love, and all these different things. You'd be a moron to not say that. Can we all agree with that? To say I was raised Catholic, so whatever the case may be. So she's feeling super upset amid divorce from Brooks Locke report. Divorce hasn't been easy for Julianne Hough. The 31-year-old dancer recently announced her split from husband Brooks after almost 3 years of marriage. While Hough and Locke, 36, have appeared to remain cordial post-breakup, it's been a rough go for the Rock of Ages star, according to a new report. Julianne's not doing great right now and feels like her brunette hair is a reflection of her feelings. She is super upset. I'm upset at all these pop-ups I'm getting. Get a pop-up blocker. I have one. They're smarter. There they are, looking cute. Hough's hair has undergone a few changes in recent weeks as she debuted a pink do in late May and now her new brunette look. Is this even news? What are we doing here? Reading about the news. Breaking news, Julianne Hough broke up and changed her hair color. Wow, cool. Reps for Hough did not immediately respond to Fox News request for comment. Oh, I wonder why this wasn't pressing information. It appears that, do the curtains match the carpet? We'd love to know. It appears that she's got a hardwood ballroom floor. Oh, come on, folks. Dancing jokes. Here we go. It appears that despite the split, Locke is maintaining his friendship with more than just Hough, as he recently spent some time with her brother Derek. Oh, that's odd. That's odd. Spending time with your ex's brother. That's what happens when you break up. You got to divorce the whole family. You know what I mean? The family's got to decide. Derek has to decide: is he going to be friends with his sister's ex or his sister? Or maybe they're all close. Derek's been killing on TikTok, by the way. It appears that despite the split, Locke is. Am I pronouncing that right? Loach is Lash has maintained his friendship with more than just Hough. Okay, we got that part. Also a dancer, Derek made an appearance on Locke's Instagram story on Wednesday, as well as a handful of other pals. All right, so there they are. We have lovingly and carefully taken the time we have needed to arrive at our decision to separate. We share an abundance of love and respect for one another, and will continue to lead with our hearts from that place. We kindly request your compassion and respect for our privacy moving forward. Hey, that's a pretty good, exit statement right there. And of course, Julianne Hough, she's a dancer, she's an actress, she's done it all. She's a host. According to her Wikipedia, she was in Burlesque. She got to start in Burlesque, leading roles in Footloose, Rock of Ages. In 2016, she played Sandy in a live Fox television production of Grease. So the question is, would this help her career or hurt her career if she went on the show? A lot of PR people aren't going to want you to do some reality dating show if you're an actor and you're doing well. If you're doing fine on screen, you don't need to go take a step back to the silver screen. But as we look at this, and it is no offense to her because, the acting world, in the world of entertainment, is the most competitive world out there. It's impossible. I mean, look at my IMDb. Geez, dare you? It ain't pretty. So we look at this. One Hit Wendy, that's a movie in pre-production. It's a TV movie. Then she had Hit Job, which is an Audible original, which is basically radio. Which I don't blame anyone for doing that. It's easy money. You don't have to show your face. You can wear your sweatpants. Royalties, which was a TV series, and then Dolly Parton's Heartstrings. She played Jolene. Bigger, The Steam Engines of Oz, Speechless. I mean, we're quickly going back to 2016 before her last big project, which was Grease Live, which she's tailor-made for. And then if we want to go all the way back to a big movie, Rock of Ages was almost a decade ago. So again, Dirty Grandpa, she was in. Look, the deal is, it can be a good thing to just get your name up there, boost your star meter, and build some more clout to go on the show. Could she come off as some horrible person and it could hurt her career? Yeah, but she seems pretty likable. I don't think that'll be the case. Julianne Hough, she's like the Donnie and Murray Osmond, the Huff siblings. You know what I mean? Everyone loves them. They're good people. One epic workout, arms, butts, and abs. Oh yeah, but you have to look like Julianne. No one's going to do abs and look like Julianne Hough. Let me tell you something. Spoiler alert. She's a dancer and she's danced her whole life. She's got a great body. And she seems like a nice person. And I'm happy for what I got to justify, I'm not ogling is my point, guys, okay? I'm just saying she would be great. I still got Victoria Larson up. Victoria Larson, you'd be fine too. What do you guys think? Would you tune in to watch Julianne Hough? That when they talk about the fact ratings are dipping, they might need to spice it up. It's first of all, the ratings haven't dipped that much. I'm not here to defend the current season, but it's July, 6th? It's the summer after a global pandemic. I don't expect everyone to be tuning in to watch Bachelor. I just don't. A lot of... obviously, there was some boycotting that happened after Chris Harrison was let go. That could be a fraction of it, but I don't see that being more than 1% to 2%. So if that's what the case is, I think critically speaking, Katie Thurston's current season of The Bachelorette has actually done really well. I think there's a good love story happening. I think the drama's been kind of okay without any crazy toxic things that are happening. And I think that's good. And if that means the show's got to dip 10% in ratings to not have, people slut shaming and all these other issues that are going on, I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that? Are the sponsors okay with that? That we don't vilify humans and we take a step back? And I understand when it comes to TV, no one wants to take a step back, but Bachelor and Bachelorette, Bachelor Nation in general, it's still a cash cow. It makes a ton of money for how little it costs for them to produce it. And it will be interesting if they are to court someone like Julianne Hough for the next season, but it'll be months away, so we probably won't hear any decisions. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment. Would you watch? Would you enjoy it? And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys out there. Bye now.